Good evening again. It's Barbara, the East Coast Dragon Lady, coming to you sort of again with just a quick video blog about just an update with a little quick journey I went on with the Vatican dragons. I also have you remember I talked about the Silas, which is protection. This morning I was drawn to this rock that was outside, and then I was told I needed to do protection, to do a Silas for myself for when I go on my journey into the vaults of the Vatican. So today I've just done a group. I'm a bit crooked here, and I went on a meditative journey, and immediately I was given two things, which was that I was a dragon keeper as a nun at the Vatican in this 50-year period of time, which seems to be around 1826 to 1876. I have to look up the significance of that in the Vatican as well. So there's the secret order of white nuns. I heard the white, that we were in 4 white robes. So we're in nuns' habits, but all white, not the black. We didn't wear the black. And the vision I got today was of the altar that has the candles burning. And again, I'm not practicing any religion, but I do remember in Catholic churches and in higher churches, you can light a candle, and there's like an altar with all the candles burning. So that I saw that in the Vatican, and then behind it, I remembered, because this is a past life for me, that there was a secret doorway that took us behind, and then there were stairs going down. So I've been told, I mentioned this yesterday, that I need to have protection, and this is what I'm going to take with me on this journey. And then they just briefly showed me that there's back stairs that sort of go down, sort of like this. It was like that Z shape, almost on like an outside wall. So it was like we were on the outside. As we went down, it was getting colder. But then I also saw myself sort of with, and I still haven't figured out what the dragons eat. It's a question for them. But I seem to have food for the dragons. And they've given me the word, I was their keeper. So it wasn't that I kept dragons, but I was their keeper. I took care of them. But I was also given a name. I was known as Sister Rose. So I was the Order of the White Rose, but my name was Sister Rose as the nun at the Vatican, which is sort of interesting because my grandmother on my dad's side, her name was Rose. My other grandmother was called Lily. I've shared this before, that both of my grandmothers had flower names. It was that time when people got all sorts of flower names. I also had an aunt called Iris and an aunt called Rosemary. So interesting. So I would also have drawn that these were the pillars that I saw as we were going down into the basement. I'll probably do a better drawing. And I'm also being reminded that last year, maybe the year before, I did an ancient drawing of a doorway, and they're showing me that is also a doorway beneath the Vatican. So, so far, interesting. This was literally, it felt like 5 minutes of just literally taking me a flashback to my time there. And they're telling me that as apparently as I consented to put myself forward as to channel the dragons, that they snapped me up and said, as you're also remembering past lives, let's go on this journey. So I also asked, I didn't know the word Silas, but this is you can do Silases for abundance, all sorts of things. They're symbols, but they wanted me to do my own for protection, and it's a rock that I will take with me. They're showing me I put it inside my habit, that I actually kept it in there, sort of just like at waist level. That's where I kept my rock for protection. So interesting. So this is number 2, and this is the my video blog that I'm just recording. I'm also writing down, but I'm recording as I'm getting things. So I'll be back soon.